thanks so much for getting this Phenobarb out with me from the Med Fixes. I printed 2 copies of the med dilution procedure. If you don't mind, I'll give you one, and then we can both do our med math and make sure we come up with the same answers. So we can check back after we've done it.
Sounds good.
Okay. So I just checked my dose volume against my order in Epic, and now I'm going to start working through the procedure. So my ordered dose I just checked was 5.2 milligrams. And so I'm going to come up with the dose volume, which is again available to you in your MAR, but you should double check it on your own. So my dose is 5.2 milligrams, and our Karen concentration comes from the Phenobarb vial. It's 65 milligrams to 1 ml. And so we will divide to get our dose volume. 5.2 divided by 65 gets me 0.08 milliliters. So that is my dose volume. That's the amount that I'm going to draw up from this Phenobarb vial when I'm ready to do so. So then moving on to step 1 of the med dilution procedure, it tells you to divide the initial concentration by the final concentration. So our initial concentration, again, we know is 65, and we're going to divide it by 10 in this case. I got the 65 from the vial, and our desired concentration is 10 milligrams to 1, which I checked in the formulary. So 65 divided by 10 gives me 6.5, which is just a placeholder. It's A. A is the value that tells us how much we need to multiply our dose volume by in order to get it to our desired concentration. So in this case, we're going to have to multiply our dose volume by 6.5 to get it to our desired concentration. And so we're going to take that A and multiply it by our dose volume, which we figured out to be 0.8. And that will give us 0.52 milliliters, which is then our total volume to deliver. So that's going to be the total of this dose volume and however much diluent we need to add to it before we can administer it to the baby. So to figure out how much diluent we need, we then move on to step 3, which is take the total volume to deliver and subtract the dose volume. Which gives us 0.52 minus 0.08, 0.44 mLs, which is our diluent volume. So I need to draw up 0.8 mLs from the Phenobarb vial and draw up 0.44 mLs from our normal saline vial. When I add those two together, it'll be our total volume of 0.52 mLs. So let's see if Val got her same answers for the med math.
All right, let me just double check the math that I got was the same.
Okay.
So I got the same amount for the dose volume, which is great. Same amount for the total volume to give, which is great. And the same amount of volume of the diluent to give.
Okay, so I will just ask you to hang around while I pull it up and just eyeball it and make sure.
Sure.
Before I get it. Alrighty. So I have my Phenobarb and my normal saline vials. I will scrub for 15 seconds, allow it to dry. Scrub for 15 seconds, allow it to dry. just to confirm here, Val, I pulled up 0.08 mLs of the Phenobarb,
Yep.
and then I pulled up 0.44 mLs of our saline vial.
Perfect.
And then I'm going to use our safety device, the female to female connector, and connect those two. So then we have our total volume to be delivered of 0.52 mLs, and I'll get a blue cap and label it, and then I'll be ready to give it to the patient.
Perfect. Looks great.
Thanks, Val.